I was born in a small rural village called Trina in the heart of West Cork. My father worked in a creamery and my mother was a nurse. And we had a small rural farm. There was 11 children and we had 11 cows, appropriately enough, on that farm. Growing up, I would have been particularly shy and quiet, and being the middle child of 11 children, I would have gone very much unnoticed, I think, in my early years. If I were to look for a defining moment that caused me to come out of myself particularly well, would have been in transition year. We had the first transition year of the school, and we had a mini company where we ran a restaurant, and it turned out to be very successful, and I happened to be the manager of that restaurant. And I think from that day on, I got a buzz for business. I got a buzz for the can-do attitude, and that bug really never left me, and I think I could attribute my decision to stand for, or want to stand for, Daly A as a result of that same can-do bug back in transition year. I went on to college and qualified as a teacher, and while I was in training college, I bought a pub in Rosscarbery and ran that public house with my sister initially and on my own afterwards for 7 or 8 years, and it was a fantastic experience, and I think I learned to understand what small business is about. I learned to understand how people get up and do things for themselves. I learned the struggles and the challenges, but also the rewards, the amazing rewards that go with being in business. And I think that stands to me very well, that I understand business and I understand how it works, and I can empathise with people who are struggling with small businesses. It was an exciting chapter in my life. I met my wife, Ferga, who came over from Estonia while I was managing the bar. She came working in the hotel next door, had only planned to stay for 6 months, and we met and whatever happened, and today we're married 8 years and we have 4 young boys aged between 7 and 3, and we live in Clonakilty, where we ran a guest house for a number of years. I suppose the whole Eastern European angle on it is interesting, but has been more than just interesting. It has also been very educational. I've learnt an awful lot from the approach and the attitude Ferga brings to my life and to my way of thinking. And it's something I noticed with Fine Gael, that they take a lot of the example in both their health policies and their educational policies from Sweden and from Finland. And I'm fascinated with the Nordic countries and believe there's an awful lot can be learned and should be learned from that shared experience.